Mongolia is one of the last unspoiled regions on Earth. Endless pastureland, wild horsemen amid a fascinating landscape, and huge herds of cattle and horses. In the north of Orkhon Valley is the Khangain Nuruu National Park, and southern Ulaanbaatar borders the romantic mountain landscape. On a remote mountain summit is an old and well-known monastery, Tuvkhunii Hyid. In 1653, the remarkable religious and political dignity Undur Gegeen Zanabazar came here. He was a direct descendant of both Genghis Khan and Mongolia's first religious leader, Bogd Javzundamba. The monastery that was built here has always been a place of tranquility and prayer, a place in which wisdom comes from meditation. Over the centuries, the complex was extended, and today its well-preserved buildings continue to be used by the faithful. In 1993, this small monastery reopened its doors, and monks from Ulaanbaatar took up residence here. As in all Buddhist monasteries, daybreak is greeted ceremoniously. Here, young monks blow into shells and turn toward all 4 points of the compass. The monks enter the assembly hall for their daily prayers. A century-old ritual. But now, back to Zanabazar, founder of the monastery. At the age of 15, he traveled to Tibet, where he was designated to be an incarnation of the Lama Taranta. He became famous as the Great Saint and became religious head of the Mongolian Buddhists, and the first bearer of the title Undur Gegeen. Zanabazar understood the Mongolian soul and expressed it in his art, for he was an artist, a scholar, and a politician. Various small temples were built, each with its own function, such as the Semkhin temple that was a summer residence for senior religious guests. And the Lavrin Temple, that was built in the 18th century at the command of Luvsan Gwaraha, head of the Erdenizu Monastery. Sacred works of art that are thought to have been created by Zanabazar himself adorn the walls of the small temple, whose restoration was completed in 2001. The complex nestles on a narrow mountain plateau. The landscape around the monastery is well protected. Since ancient times, this wild and untouched landscape has been considered to be sacred and inhabited by divine spirits. A cave above the monastery is believed to be the place where Zanabazar came to meditate. He spent about 30 years in this remote, rocky location. Various natural signs here are thought to be holy. So Mongolian pilgrims bring their sacrifices and place them in the caves and niches. The monks who live in this rocky area must be fit. It's a steep climb to the rocky summit beyond the monastery. Ovus are situated at various points. These stone pyramids are for the worship of local spirits and deities. During prayer, the ovu must be encircled 3 times in a clockwise direction, an ancient belief in the spirit of nature, and a desire for both goodwill and help. In 1937, Tuvkhunii Monastery was destroyed. It reopened in 1993 and was gradually restored. In 2004, UNESCO designated this Mongolian sanctuary as a World Heritage Site, as part of the Orkhon Valley area of culture. While descending from the monastery, we pass by sacred taro trees that have been decorated by pilgrims with prayer banners and numerous sacrifices. In the remoteness of Mongolia's splendid mountain world, all who come here are reminded of the sacred inner values of life.